I gotta say right now, this shit is going crazy with the dragons and stuff like that, and Zeref and Acnalogia. I can't contain it, people. You know, Fairy Tail right now, it's just been going in with all this stuff. So we see straight off from the start of this chapter that the dragons destroyed face and all that, which is, yeah, that's like the only little thing about this chapter, but we've like kind of way gone on too much about, you know, the whole thing about them taking out Face just so easily. It felt like Face, like, at the point it should have never been activated if it was honestly just going to get destroyed and delayed and then sped up again, and, you know, everyone's still got their magic there and all that. It's like, you know, everyone's fine, everyone can live and all that, but it's like, you know, and we find out, like, with Sting and Roast Dragons, because that I was thinking, like, isn't that a giant plot hole for what I was saying, like, last time, like, how the hell are their dragons alive, because, you know, they so-called killed them and all that, but they were like, no, they're alive, they're okay, they're fine, like that, and I was saying, like, oh, they're still alive, and the reason for this, the explanation was that they've all been inside of the Dragon Slayers and all that, and they've been keeping them in there because to stop them, like, to go from, like, turning into their own kind of versions of Acnalogia, since we've been explained before that the Acnalogia was previously a human and he fed to, you know, on dragon blood, and this is what transformed him. And it really begs the question, all that, who put this sealing magic on there in the first place? Who was the one that actually sealed the dragons in there? Because it couldn't have been them, or maybe it was like some kind of like Naruto, like Biju, like seal or something. Maybe it was done by some expert, like, human way back in the day when they were all children or something, when they didn't even notice this. Like, honestly have no idea from this, but it's like, honestly, like, Acnalogia, it's just this psycho and all that, saying, you know, he's like, how dare you hide in these filthy creatures and all that. He honestly just wants carnage and all that. He's saying, like, you don't have nothing to fear anymore, you know, the Book of the End, it's kind of there, like, all the demons are gone. So it seems like this is the only reason why Acnalogia was here, because he was like, okay, this is the only threat pretty much I've got to take care of, which is End and Zeref, and he's like, no, I will get this, and it's like, screw the fear and all that, and it's like, I just love that those two are just still duking it out, because I thought at first, like, Acnalogia was actually beaten down by, like, Igneel. So I'm glad that that was all sussed out, like, they're still now about to go and have the, it's like, there was a second reason as well, like, one of the reasons was to seal all of them, to stop them from going to Acnalogia, but, I'm really wondering what Igneel was that second reason on that, because we didn't get to hear that right at the end, because that was when the Acnalogia was decided to have a second round matchup against Igneel, so that stuff was awesome and all that, and it's like, it also seems like as well, like, that actually both Gray and Natsu were going to have a fight as well in this chapter. Like, they were going to, like, literally flip out and go in if it wasn't for the book being retrieved at the end by freaking Zeref as he takes the book back saying, you know, I need this is important to me and all that. And it was like, what is, like, is Zeref himself actually going to summon End or something like that? Is that what's going to happen right in the next chapter and all that? It really makes me wonder and all that. Like, is he just going to summon, like, End? He's going to, like, use, like, all the demons. He's going to use, like, Magi, Kyoka, all of them, just, like, sacrifice them and just, like, absorb them into, like, the book so he can summon End. I really want to see that, because, like, what is he going to do right now? Like, the motives of, like, Zeref have been very interesting throughout this entire arc. He's just been, it seems like he's just been wandering around, like, the whole, like, you know, oh, guys are just, like, doing nothing, and yet, so now he's finally in the spotlight. It makes me question, you know, what exactly is Zeref going to do? Honestly, I love this chapter and all that. It's like, it's really awesome and all that. A little bit disappointed though, you know, with the whole, you know, face being destroyed, but, you know, we've bashed on that way too much. So honestly, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. They're leaving some very interesting depth things to happen in Fairy Tail for next week's chapter, and honestly, I'm excited to see Zeref, because Zeref is a freaking badass. But that's all from me. Also, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.